Rebound by Mitchell.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Irving kicks to Mitchell. Fires from deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
Really a resounding loss. The last time they matched up, they got absolutely manhandled on the boards.
And Greg, you know how it is. At some point, you just got to man up and play with a lot more aggressiveness and toughness and pride inside.
And it's sent back by Mitchell.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
Now here's Towns. A 20-point game for him in the win against Chicago. Goes up on the high post. That's good on the jump shot. Wiggins has got his first bucket in this one.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in the movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Here's Irving. A 14-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
And how about the extraordinary display of his passing in that game? He was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming.
And Joseph kicks to Smith. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Love. Smith the pass to Irving. Picked by Varejao. Smith outside. Love outside. No one covering. Love's got his second bucket tonight.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Now here's Joseph, covered by Irving. Wiggins against Smith. And again, it's Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins has got his second bucket.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Here's Mitchell. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Mitchell's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Cavs. I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Mitchell. He's the star on this team that has the responsibility to make the big play and put points on the scoreboard. Coach wants his guys to facilitate that offensive firepower. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Now, here's Joseph, and the dunk by Towns.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
Mitchell's shot is good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Joseph with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. In the corner, Smith with it. Releases. Rebound by Smith. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Up the floor. Irving, good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now, here is Smith. His last outing, he had 8 points.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Love dishes to Mitchell. Can't get it to go. Smith with the defensive effort. Feeds it to Joseph. Smith against Wiggins. To the right side. Here's Blunt. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. 6 points for him.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Irving kicks to Mitchell. Takes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Now now, here's Joseph. He's covered by Irving. Smith with a screen on Irving. Joseph, the pass to Smith. Towns. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Towns has got his third bucket of the night.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
We need to calm down.
A different look now for Cleveland.
Too many
Humphries
shots
comes
early
in
the
for
clock.
Anderson
Get some
Varejao.
ball movement.
And
Run
Evan
something on the
Fournier
offensive
subbed in
end.
for Mitchell.
It's simple. Throw down inside or run some pick and
The
roll. up top.
Cavaliers leading by 10. Mitchell, he's in at shooting guard. Chris Humphries is out there with Anderson Varejao. Then it's Evan Fournier, and it's Barea in at the point guard. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Cleveland.
Boy, they've come out of that locker room with a hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
And also, they've gotten the three-pointer to fall tonight as well. That's equally as important.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Mitchell. Another 3 for Cleveland.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
Doubled by Mitchell. Blunt passes to Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Wiggins. How last month turned out for him, averaging 9 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And to be honest, not quite the numbers you've come to expect from a player of his caliber.
Well, you know, it's been a topsy-turvy stretch for him. I mean, but don't worry, team. He'll be back to beasting in no time.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Pass to Blunt. Buchanan guarded by Barea. The pass to Buchanan. They get it again.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the leaner.
Here's Mitchell. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Misses the chippy right there.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
They get it back. Towns. And another shot. And finally, that one's good. Towns has got 9.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Here's Mitchell. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Timberwolves trail by 12. Wiggins passes to Buchanan. The 11-footer. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And it's Mitchell missing. The Timberwolves shooting in this game, 45%. Here's Wiggins, and it's sent back by Mitchell.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Here's Fournier. Drops it in from 11 feet. Fournier's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Scott Skiles was going over with his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Towns. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Here's Barea following the score by Josh Smith. Barea dishes to Mitchell. Dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they? And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Mitchell. He feeds it to Humphries. Picked by Humphries. Barea kicks to Humphries. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
It sure is, Greg. It might be the strongest aspect of their offense here.
Now here's Joseph. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Lets it go with the three. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got 3 assists tonight.
This is an absolute monster performance from him. He is pulverizing them from the three-point line.
Now here is Smith. He has 5. Back to Scott. He kicks it to Joseph. They set the pick. Takes the 3. No luck. And Cleveland will come the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
And he gets it to go. And that's now 7 points for Josh Smith. And let's take a quick look at the point guards this year, racking up the most steals per game. Freak number 1.
And all those swipes have come for him because of that endless energy with which he plays on the defensive end. I mean, whoever he's guarding, he sticks to them like glue on the perimeter.
You know, for many point guards in this league, defense is an afterthought. He's not one of those guys. I mean, he puts as much into his D as he does into his O.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
For Minnesota, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. And the first one drops.
Oh my God, I just got that. 1, 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Here's Mitchell. 23 points in the game. And stolen by Scott. The 10-footer. And it's Smith missing.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Towns sets the pick for Joseph. He dishes it to Scott. Corner shot. Chris Humphries comes up with the rebound. Humphries has got his 3rd rebound tonight. And there it is again. Nice make there for Mitchell. Mitchell's got 27.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
They set the pick. Now here's Joseph. He's guarded by Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Joseph, the pass to Scott. That's good.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys.